horror movie tier list. These are horror movie characters, and uh, we're putting them in how good they are, and just mostly just my biased opinion on which ones I like the most and which ones I hate the most. So I kind of like the horror genre. I like some horror movies, characters like, well, these are considered horror, but they're not really the scary type of horror movies. I like these type of movies. That makes sense. I don't know what you call them. I guess slasher films, whatever. But I've not watched all of them. Like I know a decent amount. Like for instance, the Jason series or Friday the 13th, whatever. Like I know who he is and I like him. I just haven't seen all the movies because I don't really want to. Because I don't really prefer those type of movies. Anyways, let's just get into it. So first off, we got Chucky, a classic, kind of a silly horror movie. You know, everyone's afraid of this little doll, and he ends up killing like people. I mean, if I saw this little thing, first off, let me say something. I'm gonna rate this, all these characters on. I'm just gonna say three things. Number one, my general likingness of them, like just how I like the movie, how I like them as a character, and then the second thing I'm gonna rate them on is, you know, if they could kick my ass or not. You know, their ass kicking level against me. And the third tier, uh, you know, yeah. Okay, actually, there's just gonna be two things I'm gonna rate them on. Okay, so anyways, Chucky. So as I was saying, he's a well-known thing, and it's a pretty funny series of movies. You know, it's just a little silly thing. He ends up killing like, you know, adults and stuff. You know, they're just helpless against a little doll. But I'm gonna be honest, if I saw this thing in real life, I mean, you could just kick it like a football. That thing would fly through the air. Like, my God, if I saw that little fucking 1 foot, not even 1 foot tall little thing coming at me with a knife, I'd just kick it like a football, man. That thing would fly forever, man. Okay, anyways, so kicking ass level, I'd put it at trash. I don't care. Trash. Uh, all around, like, did I like the movies? Somewhat, yeah. They're pretty funny. I'm gonna put him at good for now. I might move into legendary. I don't know. I kind of like them. Okay, anyways, Leprechaun. I didn't even bother watching these series. I watched a few like videos on them. I'm not a big fan. I'm gonna put them in trash. I'm gonna be honest. Actually, no, I'm gonna put them in. I wish there was a section between. I'm gonna put them in trash. But the only reason I hesitated there is there's some horror movie villains I despise and hate. Okay, Scream series. I actually really like this series. It's a very underrated, like made fun of a lot movie series, but it's honestly really good, and I really like it except for the third movie, which still people hate on it way too much. It's all right. Um, I really like that series, so I would put him at goat. But let's see, ass kicking ability versus me. Of course I'm kind of immortal. I'm Ragnarok, so it's gonna be looking kind of grim for some of these characters. But anyways, you know, he's kind of just a dude with a stabby stab, if that makes sense. He's just got a knife. I could easily kick him down the set of stairs. In fact, many characters do that throughout the movie series. He's literally just a dude, or sometimes a woman, or sometimes it's two people dressed up as him, and they just have a knife, and that's really it. They get knocked out all the time, falling downstairs and stuff. Like, I would put him honestly at okay in terms of ass kicking, but just because I love the movie so much, I'm gonna have to overrule the whole ass kicking thing and just put him at legendary at least. I still want to put him at GOAT, but I mean, honestly, his ass kicking ability is not that high. Okay, we're just gonna skip all these. My boy John Kramer over here, Jigsaw, if you will, one of my favorite horror movie series. And by that, I mean the first one was good, the reboot was good, and all the in between was just horrible. Like, it was. I mean, that's with all sequels, and especially in horror movie, uh, that genre. But my gosh, but I really like the idea of him. How like he puts people that have been bad, you know, bad people, and he puts them in like situations to where like they can learn from their mistakes and let go, and you know, actually make it out, and you know, all that. They just have to learn from their mistakes and all that, and I think that's a really cool idea. But I don't know. I mean, his ass kicking ability would be Zero. He's just an old man with cancer. But I guess if you're in his elaborate trap things, I don't know really how to rank him in ass kicking ability. Because if you're just fighting an old man, obviously that's not very hard. But if it's, the pig suit dude with the little needle that puts you to sleep, that's a little bit harder. Or if you're in the escape room itself trying to get out, which one are you rating on? I don't know. For ass kicking ability, I'm gonna put him at okay, but just I really liked that series. I'm gonna put him at legendary. Okay, let's see. We got Jason. This dude is unhuman. Like, he is insane. Used to fear this man as a kid. Like, yes, Ragnarok actually feared a man. Yeah, crazy. But anyways, this dude literally has wall hacks with his machete. He can stab you for the floorboards, for the walls, for the ceilings, for your tent. Like, this man can see you anywhere. He can basically teleport. I don't care, like, what film Fury proved that wrong. I don't care. He can teleport. I mean, everyone knows he's immortal, and then he somehow dies, and then he gets struck by lightning, and just comes back to life. And he fought with Freddy Krueger himself. So ass kicking ability, there's not even a tier on here for that. But my general likingness for the series, I like the idea of him, and I like his character, and I like the hockey mask. I think he's really cool. It's just the movies I hate. Does he have some creative kills? Well, actually, creative, not really. Are they cool? Usually, yeah. They're pretty gruesome, I guess. But, I don't know. I would put him in trash for the actual likingness of the series. Like, there's no good characters. There's just nothing, man. But for his great ass kicking ability, I'm gonna put him at okay. I really hated the series on it. Yeah, fine. I'll put him with Chucky at good. Okay. Anyways, we got Anne Frank over here. I'm gonna be honest. I can't remember what this is from at the moment. I know everyone's probably screaming at me right now. I don't. Oh wait. I know. It's that stupid camp movie where she's like a killer, and then the second movie she comes back disguised as someone. That happens so many times. It's so weird. It's a very basic type of horror movie. It's not that interesting, honestly. And the ass kicking ability, somehow she kills like tons of people. I don't really even remember how. I'm gonna put her at okay. At least it wasn't a horrible movie, you know. Okay, next we got this dude, Pinhead. Patrick Pinhead from SpongeBob. I'm just kidding. I honestly have not seen anything to do with him. I don't know much about him at all. He looks kind of cool, I guess. I'm going to put him in trash just because I don't really know. I'm sorry. Anyways, we got Freddy Krueger, my boy. Dude, the series, besides the first movie, even though I haven't seen it really, was pretty trash. I don't care what you guys say. I know it's a controversial opinion there. I'm going to get my head chopped off for that. I don't care. Like, there's too much just weird stuff that happens in it and not enough killing. Like, his actual kill counts in the movies are so small. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Some of those movies just are so bad. But him, honestly, his ass kicking ability, a lot of people genuinely fear this man and think he's terrifying. But I mean, he's just some old dude with some gloves with knives on him. Like, I don't care, man. I'm gonna kick him. And I mean, yeah, you're kind of usually in his dream, and he's like invincible and immortal and can do whatever he wants and you can't. So he's pretty much OP, honestly. So if you want to get real, he's pretty OP. Yeah, you could do the whole "oh, I'm not afraid" thing and doesn't give him power, some BS like that. I forget how it goes, but I don't care. He's kind of OP in that, so I'm gonna put him at good, just for his ass kicking ability. I still think Jason's ass kicking ability is a little bit better. Okay, anyways, we got this gremlin right here. I hate this series so much. I don't care asking ability. Actually, trash anyways. I hate that series so much. I'm not even going to mention the name of it. Worst horror movie series ever. I don't care what anyone says. Now, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Letterface, if you will. Interesting killer. He has the chainsaw. I always thought that Jason had the chainsaw growing up. I don't know why I thought that. But this dude's pretty iconic. I honestly hate this series. But his ass kicking ability is kind of trash. He's just got a machete. I'm gonna put him in trash. I don't care. Now we got some dude in a tuxedo. Honestly, kind of intimidating. This man could kick my ass. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry, but I don't recognize who this is. I'm gonna just put him here before I offend anyone, because I cannot. I don't know who that is. I'm gonna be honest. Okay, now we got Pennywise from It. Now, whether we're talking the original or the new one, I don't know. I'm gonna kind of consider both here. I honestly think it is extremely overrated. I saw the newer one at least all the way. Saw a little bit of the old one. I'm not a big fan. I think it's completely overrated. I mean, the first one I think was pretty creepy. Creeped me out as a kid, like, where he's got the dinosaur hands, kind of, or whatever. But you know, his ass kicking ability is pretty cool. But if you're not afraid of him, he's basically nothing. So I'm gonna put him as good as ass kicking ability. I mean, he's basically a mythical creature that's basically OP in every way, shape, or form. As long as you're not afraid of him, which easier said than done. But did I like the series? No. So I'm gonna put him at okay. Okay, now I saved the best for last. Honestly, Michael Myers, I'm gonna ignore the whole 6 movie whatever, all your BS sequels you made. They were garbage. And then tried to make up some weird like storyline type thing with him. Like no, like no, just leave it. The first movie, I okay, don't kill me on this right away. I think it was overrated a bit, but it was still decent. It was still pretty good. Do I love him as a killer? Yes. I love the idea of like he's an emotionless killer that doesn't really have a reason, and that's that makes him even more terrifying. That's what they're kind of going for there. Like they don't know why or anything like that. He just kills to kill and type of stuff, like emotionless. I don't know. I think it's pretty cool. And the reboot, I don't care what people say. People are crazy. Everyone says the reboot sucks. The reboot is one of the best movies I've ever seen in my life. I don't care. I don't care if he kind of dies at the end. He's going to come back in the next movie, whatever. I don't care. Besides that part, the whole movie I thought was super good. Honestly, I hate to do it, but go. Oh, wait. By the way, ass kicking ability, I put him at a solid 9. I mean, he's just a dude that walks slow, so get some good leg kicks in real quick. Yeah, but I mean, he's basically like you could just shoot this dude in the head and he'll just keep walking forward. It's basically a zombie, man. He's like he don't care, man. He's tough as crap. Anyways, also he's very strong. Keep that in mind. He's very very strong as well. Anyways, this has been my tier list. I hope you guys enjoyed. If not, hit that dislike button. Let's see if we can get this to 10 dislikes. If this gets to 10 dislikes, I will try to do a backflip. Okay, bye-bye, everyone.